Good morning, viewers and listeners of Concerned Citizens Media. Here are the breaking news for today. First, COVID-19 update. Globally, 8,052,090 confirmed cases and 437,283 deaths. Here in the United States, 2,124,155 confirmed cases and 116,700 deaths. New York is still leading by 384,575 confirmed cases and 30,882 deaths. Here in our state, Missouri has 16,660 confirmed cases and 892 deaths. We are not out of the woods yet. Social distancing, face masking, frequent hand washing, and other advice given by healthcare experts must be followed very seriously. Credit for this news is Johns Hopkins University. The Supreme Court gave a victory to Lgbt community all over the states with 6-3 decision on Monday. From now on, the employers cannot fire their employees based on their sexual orientation. So the LGBT and the transgenders have a strong federal law protection thanks to this higher court ruling. Justice and equality for all is promoted on Monday by our highest court on land. And more serious cases are still in the pipeline, such as the abortion case, President Trump's tax return case, which is absolute immunity claim of the president versus Congress power to investigate, subpoena for records. Credit for this news is NPR and CNN. Another black man lost his life in the hands of police officers in Atlanta, Georgia. He was accused of sleeping at the Wendy's restaurant drive-thru lane. The live police body cam video recorded on Friday, June 12, 2020 shows confrontation, taser application, and the victim running away from the police. He was shot multiple times and died of the wound. He was 27 years old and married for 8 years and the father of 3 daughters. The Wendy restaurant, the site of this serious incident, was burned down. The Atlanta police chief, Erica Shields, resigned, and the police who used deadly force against Rayshard Brooks was fired, and the other police officer was put on administrative leave. Killing another black man while the nation is mourning the killing of George Floyd and calls for defunding, dismantling, and implementing several other measures against police departments across the nation ongoing, reminds us that this problem is beyond the suggested remedies for this deep-rooted problem, especially in the police department. CNN, New York Times, and Wikipedia credited for this news. America imposed sanctions on the International Criminal Court officials and their family members for the International Criminal Court's effort in investigating the United States military personnel and the civilians in relation to the U.S. involvement in Afghanistan War since 2001. The International Criminal Court officials are investigating the war crimes against children, torture of civilians, and other crimes might have been carried out during the conflict in Afghanistan. The imposed sanctions include 1. Economic sanctions against International Criminal Court officials. 2. U.S. entry visa denial for the International Criminal Court officials and their families. The Afghanistan War caused the deaths of 157,000, including 2,354 U.S. soldiers. CNN, PBS, and the Washington Post credited for this news. The statue of Christopher Columbus was removed from Tower Grove Park in St. Louis after standing there for 140 years. Historical records reveal Columbus forced many natives to be slaves. According to History.com, Columbus treated them with extreme violence and brutality. Columbus was an Italian explorer who discovered America in 1492. Controversies over the statues and military base names are increasing in the nation in recent days as we are dealing with race and police serious misconduct. Credit for this news is Channel 4. A delegation consists of 50 members is heading to Mekelle, Tigray, to settle the conflict or the disagreement between the newly established central ruling party, Prosperity Party, and the TPLF, which ruled or dominated Ethiopia politics for the last 27 years. TPLF leaders ran away from the central government and concentrated in Tigray, Mekelle. Senior religious scholars from mixed religions, businessmen, and other publicly recognized individuals are included in this team. The central government denied sending the team for negotiation. If this team is successful, it will end the major obstacle to Dr. Abiy has been facing in his attempt to dominate Ethiopia under one-party system. Tigray is acting as an independent nation these days under the heavily prepared TPLF leadership. Credit 360 News and SAT News. Ethiopia has set a plan to plant 5 billion tree seedlings in 2020. This initiative is taken by Ethiopian Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. He has been openly advocating for reforestation of the country. He was out in the field planting trees with different groups, such as youth, businessmen, politicians, or Revolutionary Guard members, residents, and so on, especially engaging the Revolutionary Guard and the military to play an active role in protecting and developing the environment for current and future generation is a noble cause. But this intimate relationship or attachment with the military should be viewed with a strong sense of concern so that this attachment will not be manipulated for other purposes such as for silencing political oppositions. Credit for this news is ecowatch.com, environmental news for a healthier planet and alive. Have a good day. This is Concerned Citizens Media, and see you next time.